Hey y'all, Nico here. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thanks for joining me. I'm Nico. Today's video is for the new moon in Scorpio. This is supposed to be a deeply emotional moon, good for releasing emotional baggage, working on inner healing, and setting intentions for personal growth. It's also supposed to be a very transformative moon. So we're going to be doing some poses that help to open and activate the sacral chakra, which associates with change since this is such a transformative time. And we'll be doing hip opening postures. We'll already be doing some since the sacral chakra is located in that area, but we'll be doing some hip opening postures to help release that emotional baggage. So let's go ahead and get started in a comfortable seated position. We're going to be using the Ujjayi mudra today, which is supposed to be good for change, and I also learned that it's been called the origin of all good things. So to do the Ujjayi mudra, we're going to interlace our fingers with our right thumb on top and rest our hands in our lap. Let your shoulders relax away from your ears. Close your eyes or lower your gaze to the floor. And we'll start with some breath. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Second, deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Good. One more deep inhale through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. And come back to your natural breath again, releasing any control over the breath. Preparing our minds and our bodies for this transformative time, this deeply emotional time, where we hope to release emotional baggage, focus on personal growth. Take an inhale. Exhale, release the hands. Let's bring the bottoms of the feet together in a bound ankle pose. We'll just take our hands, wrap them around the ankles. Make sure you're sitting nice and tall. Roll those shoulders back. Inhale. Exhale with a long spine, hinge forward for your Baddha Konasana. Starting to get cold here, so y'all might see me wearing socks and sweatshirts and stuff. Make sure you're taking care of yourself during the colder months if it's colder where you are, and that you're staying hydrated as the air gets drier. Take an inhale. Exhale, come back to an upright position. Take your right hand, bring it to the outside of the left ankle. Sweep your left arm around and up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bring it around and down. Outside of the right ankle. Our right arm will come behind. Sweep it around and up. Inhale. Exhale, bring it outside of the left ankle. We'll keep moving through this flow. Inhale, left arm, up, around, and down. Right arm, inhale, and exhale. Good. Let's do one more time each side. Feel free to bring that arm into a nice big circle. Good. Now keep your hands crossed. Let's do a little bit of cat-cow here with our arms crossed. So I'm gonna have to scoot a little bit closer to my heels. Inhale, arch the spine. Exhale, round, chin to chest. Good. Inhale, arch, roll the shoulders back, lift the chin. Exhale, round. Good. Let's do that again. Bring the left hand on top or switch which arm is on top. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. We'll release the hands. Bring your legs down the length of your mat. Keep your knees bent here. Bring your feet on either edge of your mat. We'll just do a couple windshield wipers. Let's do one more time each side. From here, we'll make our way to a table position. However you get there is fine. Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. We'll rock back and forth over the wrists to give them a quick stretch. Good. Come back to stillness. Tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back for Adho Mukha Svanasana, down dog. Good. Press your chest towards your thighs, your heels towards the ground. Remember, you can always have a bend in your knees if you need to in your Adho Mukha Svanasana, your down dog. Just make sure your back is nice and flat. You can pedal your feet out a little bit here. I'm actually going to take my socks off so I have better grip here on my mat. Even though my toes get cold, it's okay, we'll warm up. Take an inhale, sweep the right leg up. Exhale, step it up in between the hands. Let the right knee be aligned over the ankle. Separate the feet about hips distance apart. We're going to stay up on the back toe and lift up to high lunge, Ashta Chandrasana. Takes a bit of balance here. Good. Nice and stable here. Love feeling that stretch in the front of my left leg. Take an inhale. Exhale, rotate the back heel down flat. See if you can get the outside edge parallel to the back edge of the mat. We're going to reach this right arm down and over to the left. Left arm reaches up and over the ear. Good. Keep that front knee bent. We'll take an inhale, straighten that front knee. Left arm rests on the left leg. Right arm reaches up and back for reverse triangle. Keep that left hand light, so don't dump all your weight into the leg. Take an inhale here in your reverse triangle. Exhale, bring both feet parallel. So you may have to step 1 foot forward and 1 foot back. I'm going to windmill this right arm around and down for a wide leg forward bend. So bring your toes inward, your heels outward. You can stay more upright. Maybe your hands are on the shins. Or your fingertips can come down on the ground and you can melt down a little bit further. For your wide leg forward bend, you can choose where your arms are. Maybe you grab the ankles, maybe you have them on the shins, and maybe you reach behind. Good. Let's take an inhale. In our wide leg forward bend, we could come up for a half lift, Prasarita Padottanasana, and we'll start to walk the hands over to the front of the mat, coming to a lunge position. We'll step the right foot back, come to plank, and we'll move through vinyasa. Take an inhale in plank, Palakasana. Exhale, Chaturanga, lowering down halfway all the way. Inhale, Cobra or Up Dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, back to Down Dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take some breaths here. Get ready to do that on the other side. Take an inhale, extend the left leg back. Exhale, step it up in between the hands, staying up on the back toe. Left knee aligned over the ankle. Extend the arms up for Ashta Chandrasana, high lunge. Good. Nice and strong here. Take an inhale in Ashta Chandrasana. Exhale, rotate the back heel down flat. Reach the left arm over to the right. Reach the right arm up and over the ear. Good. Take some strength. Take an inhale, start to straighten that front leg. Right hand rests on the back leg. Left arm reaches up and back for a reverse triangle. Remember to keep that back hand light on the leg. Inhale here. Exhale, pivot that left toe inward. Bring your feet in line. Windmill that left arm around and down for your wide leg forward bend. Whatever variation you like. Toes inward, heels outward. In your Prasarita Padottanasana. Good. Let's take an inhale. Come up for a half lift. Exhale, walk those hands back towards the front of the mat. Come to a lunge position. Left toes pointing forward or up on the right toe. Plant those hands down and step that left foot back for Palakasana plank. And we'll move through vinyasa. Inhale, plank. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, Cobra or Up Dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, Down Dog. Good. Couple breaths here. In Down Dog. Now from here, bring your gaze up in between your hands. Bend your knees. Step, jump, or float the feet outside the hands. We're going to come to Malasana squat. Good. So bring your hands to heart center. Let your toes point more forward if you can. Trying to keep our heels flat on the ground as we come down from Malasana, but it's okay if your heels lift if you're not quite there with your flexibility. Keep your posture nice and open here, chin parallel to the floor. Malasana is such a good pose for digestion and also an amazing hip opener. Now you can stay just like you are here in Malasana. If you would like to add a little bit more, we're going to release the hands. Let this right arm wrap around the right leg, and we could find a bind, grabbing the left wrist with the right hand. Looking over to the left. It's kind of a spinal twist here too, and a good hip opener as well. If you're still in Malasana and your legs start to get tired or your hips start to get tired, feel free to just take a rest in a seated position or a child's pose. Inhale. Exhale, hands come back to heart center. We'll do the other side. Release the hands again. Let that left arm wrap around the left leg. So inside of that left elbow is wrapping around the left leg. We can reach that right arm behind, grabbing the right wrist with the left hand. Good. Let's take an inhale. Exhale, release back to center. From here, we are going to give you an option to come up to crow pose, Bakasana. This is an arm balance. So if you're not quite ready for crow pose, you can come to a seated position. Otherwise, we'll take the hands and bring them down in between the feet. Of course, they're a little bit more forward. And then we're going to lift our hips, placing our knees close to the armpits, on the triceps. Shifting our weight forward. Find your balance here, find your positioning, and then lifting the feet. Creating a little shelf with our elbows here as we rest them on the triceps. Lifting the feet, bring them in towards the glutes. Find your jishti, your focal point. Inhale. Exhale. Rest back down to Malasana. Good. Shift your weight forward and come to a table position. We'll bring those knees close together. Sitting the hips back onto the heels and resting our forehead down on the mat for a close knee child's pose. Let your body rest over the quads, over the knees. Take an inhale. Exhale. Let's come up to a table position again. Make our way down to our back. Let's just do a quick spinal twist here. So bring your arms out to the side. Cactus your elbows. So bending at the elbows. Bring your knees over your hips at a 90-degree angle. And then let both knees fall over to the right side. Trying to keep your left leg as close to the ground, your left shoulder rather, as close to the ground as possible. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Let's bring both knees over to the left. Good. Trying to keep your right shoulder close to the ground. Take an inhale. Exhale, hug those knees into your chest. Squeeze your body into a ball. Inhale, hold. Exhale, release to Shavasana. Feet reaching towards the bottom corners of your mat. Arms rest at your sides, palms facing upward. If you'd like to come to a seated position, you can. Let's come back to our long, slow breaths we used earlier. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Second, deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. One more deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. And come back to your natural breath. Allowing your body to relax here. Letting it melt deeper into your mat with each exhale. And while you're here, I'll say some new moon in Scorpio affirmations, which you can repeat silently to yourself or aloud. I welcome life's transitions and adjust to change with grace. I communicate my emotions clearly and fully accept my feelings. I have the power to be my best self whenever I choose. And inhale, breathe in those affirmations. Exhale, wiggle the fingers and toes, coming back into your body and back into the room. And when you're ready, roll to your favorite side using your arm as a pillow if you are laying down. As we all take a moment here to reflect on our practice and to extend gratitude towards ourselves for this act of self-care and self-love. And on your next inhale, make your way up to a seated position once again. And together we'll sweep the arms up overhead. Inhale, let the hands meet. Exhale, float the hands down to heart center. Namaste. Okay guys, thank you for joining me for this new moon in Scorpio practice. Leave a comment down below letting me know what you thought about this practice. Check the links in my description box to my DJ channel. There's also a link about joining my channel as a member if you'd like access to longer videos and more challenging videos. And there's links below to my Instagram, my TikTok, my Facebook. Follow my Instagram at Yoga with Nico, where I'm the most active, and follow my TikTok at djnicomarie. So thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace and love.